Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is a real eye-opener. Did you know that nearly 70% of married couples say they experience significant communication problems? That's right, almost 3/4 of couples are struggling to make themselves heard and understood by the person they love most in the world. That's a whole lot of frustration, resentment, and missed connections. It's no wonder so many relationships end up on the rocks. But here's the good news, it doesn't have to be this way. You can learn to communicate more effectively and build stronger, happier relationships. And the key to unlocking this potential lies in one powerful word: motivation. Motivation isn't just about feeling good, it's about taking action. It's the driving force that propels us to make meaningful changes in our lives. When it comes to relationships, motivation is the secret ingredient that can transform a good relationship into a great one. It's about making a conscious choice to prioritize your relationship and to invest the time and energy it takes to nurture it. This means setting aside distractions, being fully present, and showing your partner that they are a priority in your life. Just like you might be motivated to eat healthily and exercise to improve your physical health, you can be motivated to communicate more effectively to improve your emotional health and the health of your relationship. Engaging in activities together, whether it's cooking a meal, exercising, or sharing a hobby, can strengthen your bond and create lasting memories. So how does motivation actually translate into better communication? It begins with a willingness to be vulnerable and open with your partner. This means sharing your thoughts, feelings, and concerns without fear of judgment. It starts with a shift in mindset. When you approach your relationship with a positive and proactive attitude, you're more likely to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. When you're motivated to connect with your partner, you become more present and attentive in your interactions. This means making eye contact, listening actively, and responding thoughtfully. It's about being fully engaged in the moment and showing your partner that you value their presence. You're more likely to listen without interrupting, to try to see things from their perspective, and to express yourself in a way that is both honest and kind. Empathy plays a crucial role here. It allows you to understand and validate your partner's feelings, even if you don't always agree with them. This doesn't mean you have to agree on everything, or that conflict will magically disappear. Disagreements are a natural part of any relationship, but how you handle them can make all the difference. But it does mean that you're approaching your interactions with a spirit of collaboration and a genuine desire to find common ground. When both partners are motivated to work together, they can navigate conflicts more effectively and find solutions that satisfy both parties. This collaborative approach fosters a sense of teamwork and strengthens the relationship over time. Ultimately, motivation is about creating a positive cycle of connection and growth. When you invest in your relationship, you build a foundation of trust, respect, and love that can withstand the test of time. So take the time to nurture your relationship, stay motivated, and watch as your connection deepens and flourishes. Remember, the secret ingredient for a strong and lasting connection is motivation. It's the commitment to continually invest in your relationship, to communicate openly and honestly, and to approach each interaction with empathy and understanding. With motivation, you can create a relationship that not only survives, but thrives. So embrace the power of motivation and let it guide you towards a deeper, more fulfilling connection with your partner. The journey may have its challenges, but the rewards of a strong, loving relationship are well worth the effort. We've all been there, right? You're trying to have a conversation with your partner, but it feels like you're speaking two different languages. You're saying one thing, they're hearing another. And before you know it, you're caught in a frustrating cycle of misunderstandings and hurt feelings. So, what are some of the most common communication roadblocks that couples face? One major culprit is assuming you know what your partner is thinking or feeling. We often jump to conclusions based on past experiences or our own insecurities, which can lead to misinterpretations and unnecessary conflicts. Another common barrier is emotional baggage. If we haven't dealt with unresolved issues from our past, whether they stem from childhood experiences or previous relationships, those unresolved emotions can rear their ugly heads in our current relationships and sabotage our attempts at healthy communication. Section 4. Motivated to connect. strategies for success, ready to ditch the communication drama and connect with your partner on a deeper level. It's time to explore some effective strategies that can help you build a stronger, more meaningful relationship. Here's where motivation really comes into play. Motivation is the driving force that can help you and your partner stay committed to improving your communication and connection. By harnessing the power of motivation, you can transform the way you communicate and build a more fulfilling relationship. It's about being intentional and proactive in your efforts to connect. One powerful technique is to set shared goals. These goals can serve as a roadmap for your relationship, giving you both something to work towards together. This could be anything from planning a dream vacation together, which allows you to create exciting memories and experiences, to working towards a financial goal, which can help you build a secure and stable future. Setting these goals requires collaboration and communication, fostering a sense of partnership. When you have a shared vision for the future, it creates a sense of purpose and teamwork that can strengthen your bond and improve your communication. Celebrating small victories along the way can also boost your motivation and reinforce your connection. Another strategy is to encourage open and honest dialogue. This is crucial for building trust and understanding in your relationship. This means creating a safe space where both partners feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or criticism. It's about being vulnerable and showing empathy towards each other. Remember, effective communication is a two-way street. It requires both partners to be willing to listen attentively, to validate each other's feelings, and to work together to find solutions. Active listening is key here, as it shows your partner that you value their perspective. It requires both partners to be willing to listen attentively, to validate each other's feelings, and to work together to find solutions. This collaborative approach can help you navigate challenges and strengthen your relationship over time. By implementing these strategies, you can create a more connected and fulfilling partnership. Section 5. A love transformed John and Mary's story. Let me tell you about John and Mary, a couple who came to me at their wits' end. They were desperate for help, feeling like they had exhausted all their options. They'd been married for 10 years and had 2 beautiful children, but their relationship was on the brink of collapse. The pressures of daily life, work, and parenting had taken a toll on their bond. They were constantly arguing, and the spark they once shared had dwindled to a flicker. The love that had once been so vibrant and full of life now seemed like a distant memory. John felt like Mary didn't listen to him, while Mary felt unappreciated and taken for granted. Their conversations often turned into shouting matches, leaving both feeling hurt and misunderstood. They were stuck in a rut, going through the motions but feeling deeply disconnected. The routine of their lives had become a prison, trapping them in a cycle of resentment and frustration. During our sessions, it became clear that John and Mary had lost sight of what brought them together in the first place. They had forgotten the joy and excitement that had once defined their relationship. They had stopped making time for each other, and their communication had devolved into a series of complaints and criticisms. The little things that once brought them closer now seemed to drive them further apart. They were both unhappy, but neither knew how to break free from the negative cycle. It was as if they were trapped in a maze with no clear way out. So we talked about the importance of motivation in relationships. We discussed how crucial it was to understand each other's needs and desires and to work together to meet them. We explored what each of them truly wanted from their marriage and how they could work together to rekindle the love and connection they once shared. It was a journey of rediscovery, a chance to rebuild their relationship from the ground up. John and Mary began to make small changes in their daily lives. They started setting aside time for each other, even if it was just a few minutes a day. They made an effort to listen to each other without judgment and to express their appreciation for one another. They also learned to support each other's individual goals and dreams. John began to understand Mary's need for recognition and validation, while Mary started to appreciate John's desire for respect and understanding. Over time, these small changes began to add up. The love and connection that had once seemed lost started to re-emerge. They celebrated their milestones together, big and small, and found joy in each other's company once again. John and Mary's story is a testament to the power of commitment and perseverance. They faced their challenges head-on and worked together to create a stronger, more loving relationship. Their journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Today, John and Mary are closer than ever. They have learned to cherish each other and to nurture their relationship with care and attention. Their love has been transformed, and they are now living a life filled with happiness and fulfillment. Their story is a reminder that no matter how difficult things may seem, there is always hope. With dedication and effort, it is possible to overcome even the toughest challenges and to build a relationship that is stronger and more resilient than ever before. John and Mary have shown us that love can be rekindled and that a relationship can be transformed with patience, understanding, and a willingness to grow together. Their journey is an inspiration to us all.